Finish this question, okay? It says find the derivative of f of x equals sine x. All right. What if you don't know how to take the derivative of something? What do we do? Sorry? Okay, Leanna, picking on you. Can you recite from memory in the first unit of the year how you find the derivative of something? All right, somebody help. I don't remember to do that. No, go ahead.
It's f of x plus h minus f of x over h, all over h.
Okay, John is so close. You may notice I left a big giant blank there. What did John leave out? Yeah, limit is h, which is there is, tell me. Okay. All right, so here we go. Let's do the first step. Somebody be brave. If f of x is equal to sine x, what is f of x plus h? Sine of x plus h. Okay, now this is where the beginning of the ahas. You may have to reproduce this in the future. How do you deal with sine of x plus h? Oh, I love it. Okay, so we're going to use our identity here. Very good. So for those people that aren't here that want to know what's happening, I saw the light bulb came on for a few people. They said, I know what sine of a plus b is, so this is going to equal the limit of h approaches 0 of what?
Sine x cos h.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, sine h cos x. If you want to keep signs the same.
Yeah.
Gosh, it is gosh. Are we okay on where all that came from so far? Please ask. Please ask. Megan, I would say Megan L. Megan L O. Good. Oh, it's all good. All good. Let's see what it's Megan L. I've never had that before in my life. Okay. Any suggestions on what I can do now? Well, this is sort of, there's a few little aha moments here. I have a sine x here, okay? Where else is there a sine x?
Oh, I think
The first one. So I'm going to maybe try and do some back and see what happens. So I'm going to change this to limits. H approaches 0, sine x. What is that? Cos h minus 1?
Kosher?
Oh, you're gonna put them on.
Okay, are we okay? Just so let's slow down here. If there's a question where that came from, please ask. Please ask. Yeah, right? Okay, so what happened? Just wait. So just what happened here? I took these two terms here, sine x cos h and sine x. Right, those both have sine x in them, right? Okay. So I factor sine x from both of them. So I'm left with cos h minus 1. Okay? It is a little tricky. Okay, so all I did here for this was, I took basically this and this together, right? So they both have sine x in them, right? So I factor that out from both of them. So I'm left with cos h minus 1. Okay? All right, now let's do a little bit more trickery.
No, let's keep on. It's entertaining.
Well, I want to show you. What's that here? I'm going to change the two limits first of all. Yeah.
Why did that one change to sine h?
Which one?
Oh, I always wanted to just write it down.
Okay, now this is the thing, I'm going to take out, I'm going to write this on the board, this is important. I'm going to take sine x out because it's not affected by the limit. Why? Wait. You guys are aggressive here, okay?
Astonished and mortified. Astonished and mortified, so.
Good thing it's fixed in 17. So why is it not affected?
Okay, the question was, why is that not affected? Why is that? Well, actually, it's for the same one too, yeah. Okay, so the question was, why am I allowed to do that? Why did I take that out? Well, the limit just involves h's, right? So it's not affected, the x isn't affected by the number at all.
What? Why?
So just slow down, take a deep breath. Just take a deep breath, okay? All I did, just wait, I didn't break any math rules. All I did was, I took the sine x and I just took it outside the limit. Okay, because the h, there's no h's in here, so it's not affected by anything in the limit. In the same way, I took this cos x and I just brought it to the left-hand side. It's still multiplied, right? So it's still sine x times that limit, right? Cos x times that limit.
Why would you just use that?
Well, it's like if you're dealing with
Okay.
That's what we're going. Let's say we have that. That's the same as the sine. Right? It's just a double. You guys can take your feet off for this bit. I don't think you know this. Austin, Matt, I have a full house in every other class. Except for this one. Okay, let's get into how this can actually help me here now. Okay? Yeah. Okay. Now, for how this can actually help me, what does cos of 0 equal? And what does sine of 0 equal?
Oh, how do you do that again? How do you? Forgetting how to use it. But I want to be able to do it without a calculator.
Think of the sine graph.
Oh, so you're saying.
When you start at 0, sine's at 0. When cos is at 0, you start at 1.
Okay.
Okay, this is the magic part.
What do we, cancellation of H?
Magic.
I'd rather call it math.
Okay, well, this is going to be the math part. This is the aha moment. Okay, so this is the problem. The problem was, so Taylor said he wants to start canceling h's. The problem was this is like not h times sine, that's sine of h. So you can't just cross those out and say that's equal to sine. You can't just cross those out. The problem that I'm getting into, I'm going to get 0 over 0 in both cases, right? So if I plug in the cos of h is 0, so cos of 0 minus 1 is 0. So cos of 0 is 1, 1 minus 1 is 0, over h is 0, you're going to have 0 over 0, okay? Sine of h, the sine of 0 over 0, and 0 over 0 twice, okay? So we're going to find a way to deal with this right now. Okay? I would like you to draw this on the side of your paper.
You said there was no magic.
There isn't a magic.
Magic.
Okay, do you guys remember if I bring and say the word arc length, do you guys know what that means? Arc length?
Oh, R.
Noah's Ark.
This is arc length. This is going to be the arc length of h right here. Okay, that's what that's going to be. So remember, arc length, what that is, it's like the curved, let's see if I can use in a circle here, right? All right. So what's going to happen is here, this is going to be, I'm going to also make a triangle right here for this. That's going to have a radius of 1. This right over here is going to be cos of h. This small little value here is going to be sine of h. Okay. So again, the reason that's going to go is, and this is actually going to be the arc length of h right here.
The line on the right or the left?
This the curve is going to be
Okay.
that. Okay. All right. So if you have a value of like where h is like 50 degrees, okay, there's going to be a huge difference between the arc length and the value of sine h. Okay, but let's say that all of a sudden I change it. You can't see what I'm doing if you're not here. Okay? And I do it, and my circle all of a sudden goes all the way over to here. Okay?
Oh, oh.
All of a sudden, what's going to happen is your arc length is going to be right. Yeah, as h approaches 0, sine of h equals h. Okay? So this is one of these limit things again, right? It's going to come, and again, if you don't believe me, think of it bigger. Okay, you could do smaller, smaller, smaller. Okay. What else do we need to show? Do we need to show anything else? Okay, so then therefore, well, that's what you just told me. Okay, sine of h is the y value here, right? And
Yeah.
h is the arc length, so they're going to have the same value.
H is the arc length?
Yeah, h is going to be the arc length, right? So this is going to be your y value, right?
Wait, the arc length is the same as the value of H?
Yes.
I didn't know.
All right, so the way this is going to go then, so then therefore, the limit as h approaches 0 of sine h over h is equal to what? What is the limit as h approaches 0 of sine h over h? What's that going to equal?
H over H.
H over h, which is equal to? Okay, so let's neaten this up and see what we can do. So this turns into sine x. Get this right? Limit h approaches 0, cos h minus 1 all over h plus cos x times 1. And one more magic step. Okay, this is the final magic step here, okay? The problem is I have coses, which I don't like. I can't deal with coses. I can deal with sines, okay? I just learned how to deal with sines. I can get rid of an h if I can find a way to turn the numerator into a sine of h. Can somebody give me a suggestion to turn the numerator into sine of h? Here's a hint, I have cos h minus 1. How do you turn cos h minus 1 into sine of h? Well, how are cos and sine related? Go ahead. Great. So what I'm going to want to do, I'm going to want to change this into cos squared somehow, right? How do I change that into cos squared? Sorry? Yeah, I'm going to multiply it by,
It's like cos over cos.
I'm going to multiply cos h plus 1 over cos h plus 1. And I said this is why it's a magic step. So this is where it's getting into an identity. So if you guys remember, we did all those identities back in grade 11 and 12. This is the reason. Okay, can somebody be brave and tell me what the numerator will turn into?
Cos squared h minus 1.
Yeah. So this is equal to sine x, limit of h equals to 0, cos squared h minus 1, all over h, cos h plus 1, plus cos x. Okay, we are so close. I want to get rid of that cos squared. How did I get rid of cos squared? 1 minus sine squared. So this is going to be sine x. Can I just write that as negative sine squared x? H is that enough for trying to do that? do that? Because 1 minus 1. All right, how does this help me? Okay, the reason it helps me is that we know that this equals 1, right? So we're going to say sine h over h equals 1. So this equals to the sine of x times what? Somebody be brave, other than Sam. Somebody be brave and tell me what this middle line is, what the middle is going to turn into after the limit. Okay, somebody please be brave. Negative sine h, good, over. Okay. I know you don't believe it, Kayla, but I'm happy now. Okay? What is, if I sub in, what is sine of 0? What's sine of 0? What is cos of 0? So what does sine of h over cos of h plus 1 equal? 0 over 2, right? So it's 0. So now I'm going to say subbing in. Therefore, f prime of x is equal to cos x. So after all that work, what did we just show after all that work?
That's what you want.
After all that work, what did we show?
Sine x is
It's cos x. Yeah, that's what we showed.
for that.
It certainly is not. Okay? So the question was, they said, Mr. Sadler, how do you say the derivative of cos x is sine x? It is not. That would be too easy. I will show you what it is momentarily.